Hello, good morning, good afternoon, happy Easter. Hope everybody's doing well. Got a few people watching so far. Uh, so today we're doing four NFT giveaways actually, and hey everybody, yep, start typing in Crazy Bunny. Hold on, let me refresh that. Don't do that just yet. Okay. The counter was not counting. Okay, now we're good. We're up to 3. Crazy Bunny, yo, Mr. T, how's it going? Just doing it by myself today. There were a couple of different people that could have been on today. Dixie tried, and it's just too busy with the holiday. And actually, I just kind of decided I wanted to do it by myself to try to focus on a couple of things that I wanted to cover in the last few weeks that have been going by, and we've done shows and taken breaks. And Ben is definitely no longer my co-host. He's gone off to do some other things. So we wish him really the best of luck and happiness with all that stuff, whatever they may be. I haven't talked to him much in the last week, but when he got back from Scotland, he wanted to maybe focus on some new stuff for the year and sort of focus on family too. He's been doing a lot. So it's good. It's good to not be overwhelmed. And a lot of us, I think, have taken on too much the last few months. But hopefully I'll have a guest on next week and do sort of a revolving door of people and things. So I hope everyone's doing good. If you haven't, subscribe, share on Twitter if you can, and we'll get going here in a minute. Type in Crazy Bunny. I'm going to find the first NFT I'm giving away today, since we're doing 4. All right. I'm going to go with, no, that's not the right one. Okay. We're going with a Droid at Ink collection piece. I'm a big fan of these. I don't know if there have been any recent ones lately on Litemint. I know that the artist has been making a collection for Femi Market when that launches. So don't see that as a bad thing. You know, I'm sure there'll be more Litemint pieces. I know they also do the XBet design. So, you know, I'm really, really a big fan of this art. So if you've missed out on any of these core droids, this is the one I'm giving away today. This is going to be the first one for the Crazy Bunny word of the day, or whatever it is. Sorry. So that's number 1. So we're going to go with that one. Let's see here. These are all sold. I mean, this is a very, very popular collection. I've always been such a huge fan of the art. When you look at it, it's just really, really good. And you know, he draws all these by hand too. You know, he's an artist like myself that's doing it all one at a time. Pretty sure. So I have a lot of respect for that. And that'll be the first one here. We're gonna do that in about, let's say, like 10 minutes or so. So we'll see how many entries we get in the next 10 minutes. Hey, Dablo, hope you're doing well, man. Now, I am going to move over to another tab, and I'm going to take a look here at Litemint itself, and looking at the top creators at the moment. And in my mind, everybody is a top creator. But I wanted to try to catch up on some people, see what's going on. I think I saw, we'll go with Cheesley first. I think I saw some new cheese out there. They may have already been acquired. Yeah, these are new, and they look like they're, oh, here we go. They loaded up. So we've got some new cheese on the marketplace. He doesn't make very many light cheeses anymore. I mean, he's only up to 110 of them, and I know he started these, last summer, I think, something like that. Cheesley can double check on that. Happy Easter, Jack. Glad that you're here. So one of the great things about Cheesley is I think it's just like he's instantly just, it's just so much fun, isn't it? Like, I don't know where he came up with these little dudes, but they're so strange. I missed out on them. They're gone. They're all gone. Like, I was looking at the Top Hat tune. This is something out of his own imagination, you know. Sir he's a big animator, like fan, like, you know, he loves old animations. I know he has some collections of like stills and stuff like that. So, you know, he's a cartoonist at heart, and we've seen like the little like animations he's done. And if you didn't see the interview with him and Sam Connor for South by Southwest a few weeks ago, go back and watch that, because his moving cheese is just it's heartwarming. It's classic. I really can't wait to see where Cheesley goes at some point when he has the time. Looks like we've got another board. I haven't seen this board. This board is wearing a board hat. That is awesome. So if you haven't gotten to the board boating club, I highly recommend getting in on this collection. There's drops every month. You know, you're getting like Nafalu token every once in a while. You know, he does just amazing stuff. He's always surprising me. Like, we'll talk about things, and then like out of nowhere, something will pop up. You know, I told him the other day that I wanted to see more light cheese, and here they are. I think it's hilarious. Gosh, I wish I wasn't on such a budget right now, because this one here, it would be mine at the moment. It's just so cool. Anyway, moving on. So some new cheeses on the marketplace. Gotta love them. Grab them if you can, because they're really hard to get a lot of the time. You know, there aren't a lot of them. I think it's been a couple months since he's made any new cheeses. So you're not going to see the sort of output on the cheeses like you might see on other collections. Now we're going to look over at Windy. Now, as you know, simplicity, that's a hard thing Cheesley mastered. Yeah, seriously, like I consider myself like to be a bit of a minimalist artist in my own aspects. I try to break away sometimes from that for more emotion, you know. But Dablo, yeah, you're right. His simplicity of art is mastered. I mean, he really has figured out how to make just a few lines look awesome. Moving over to Windy, my boy Windy. I hope he's doing well. I know he was recovering from a hernia surgery like a month ago. You got some new abominations, you know, in stock. Always really well priced, you know. I want that laser abomination so bad. Anyway, Windy, you know, he's a really brilliant photographer. I own one of his pieces. It's actually up on the wall right back right there. That's one of his photos. I bought that last year, and I just love it so much, you know, that I'm probably going to cherish that for the rest of my life. But he's been doing paintings. Now, I love this. I love that he's stretching his mediums using this very thick textured oil stuff. Looks like he's done, you know, he probably does some of this outside of oil. Oh, great, a fire truck. The skulls, man, you know, this is a lot of emotion that he's putting into this stuff. And I love it. Let's take a look at the landscape that he did recently. I was so surprised. This is really good, you know. He's just something else in my mind. Like, because his photography is good, you know. His little characters is in what you could call a profile collection. You know, they always seem to strike me. Excuse me. I can feel him in these, you know. So if you haven't had a chance to get one of his paintings, I'm pretty sure, you know, don't quote me on this, but I think he's sending these out. I think people can get the physical. So much like the photo, like when he had done his photo collection, he basically described the NFT as sort of like a digital receipt because he wanted people to have his photography in their homes. So that's one of those things that he's been trying really hard to be a part of. And I think we covered Rasunka a couple weeks ago now. Oh, does Edward have any new pups up? I don't think there's any new pups. Yeah, keep putting in that crazy bunny. We've got 10 entries so far, and I'll do it in a few minutes here. So let's go back to Edward. These look like the most recent pups. I haven't been paying too much attention lately, but he's got quite a few up here. I know that I think he said there was only going to be 100 Shiba pups. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not 100. I got that confused, but these are great. I mean, this is such a great collection. This is interesting. He's super talented. Just really trying to catch up with anything that's happening on Litemint these days. Like, what is happening here? Clearly, this kind of stuff takes a long time to do. This is the hardest kind of artwork that you can make, this kind of 3D art. And boy, that's cool. I wonder what I don't know what he has planned with that. Oh, look at the Stellar logo on the side there. Oh, awesome. The Traveler. The Traveler takes place in the metaverse in an unknown galaxy far away from any knowledge or any life. Still, we catch a glimpse of someone teleporting on this remote world, looking around for just a few seconds, then teleporting away. Huh. Oh, it's from the hackathon. 2020 hackathon. Oh. What? Interesting. Maybe he meant this year. I feel like that might be a typo. I mean, unless he did this last year and minted it now. Like that, I think that's really cool. It is fire, right? Like seriously, like yeah, okay. That's just really cool. Moving on. If we could, I'm glad my computer is not trying to crash on me this week. I'm gonna move away from the first page and try to give like Rise. If I don't know if there's any new Savage Joes out, but go get a Savage Joe. I love them. Okay, this collection's a big deal. So if I am pronouncing this wrong, I am so sorry. Is it Amatruso, something like that. Anyway, the pixels for these collection, I think is it more than one artist? Sometimes their tweets say that they've got a couple of different artists, but that I can't quite confirm. I haven't bothered to actually ask, but I know that they're in Japan. This is a Japanese artist. I know that. But man, these little pixel collections, they can really range in what kind of stuff you see across NFTs. But these are delightfully charming to me. I think that they come from something else. It's very Nintendo, early PC. It's a collective. Okay, it's a collective of artists. All right, cool. Thank you, Rob. That's awesome. So yeah, that's unusual too. Like to have a collection that is a group of people doing these. That really that really is unique. And when they got to this card effect, it's like thumbs up big time. This is a Sly Snake. It really does remind me of the old. If anybody's old enough to remember DOS video games on computers, the pixels back then, what was it, like 8-bit, less than that? You really had to use your imagination to understand what you were looking at. Not that it isn't a detailed oriented sort of thing, but when you look at some things that are in pixels and that nature, you really have to decode it, and that's what I've always liked about this kind of art. And boy, are they looking fantastic. Looks like we've got Sweet Dreams. I know that these are, it's a hand-drawn collection, I think. Really cool, there's just so much creativity on Litemint that I think really gets underlooked. Yeah, DG, yeah, I know it too, man. They are from Japan, pretty sure. The cards are so cool. I liked the collection before, but boy, when they introduced that card format, it blew me away, and I had to start collecting. So I have some of them, and they're so affordable, right? Like they're super duper like accessible to anybody, which sort of I guess could invoke a kind of addictive sort of collectability sense. If you have a collection that's priced in a small range, things like that really work if you can get a lot of them out, because then you're helping people like want them, because they don't know what the next one's going to be, right? So moving on to Naked Stone. Naked Stone is super talented. They do so many nice photography work and lots of different animated art, but he's been diving into these earrings and jewelry and things. I don't know if you're getting, those are just, I think, just the image, but he had, okay, where is it? Wire wrapped jewelry. Here we go. So, okay, so he's doing arrowheads too. All right. Did I miss out? So these earrings already sell, and I mean, this seems a little low. So I'm confused. Or maybe it's just a photo, because he's not stating that you're getting the piece. But anyway, so Naked Stone, if you want to break into a collection that's also giving you real product, this is the one. He makes his own jewelry, the first ever on the network to have this kind of stuff. So this is what we all want out of like NFT collections, in a way that outside of just being, enjoying art and being an art collector, this is the kind of artwork that NFT screams for. People that can literally make things with their hands, glass work, jewelry, sculpting. This kind of stuff opens up a whole new world for artists to engage with people. It's really hard to be this kind of artist, along with being just an artist in general of any type, but when you make this kind of stuff, when you're making real physical things like this, you're left up to only a certain number of like websites that you can sell your things, and then they take a massive cut, or you're up to like hopefully local, but again, I can imagine that there's a commission, they take a percentage, so get yourself some Naked Stone jewelry if you get a chance. I'm going to say this right now as a little tease. If you're familiar with the Stella collection, be on the lookout. And, probably a month or so, maybe more. I'm going to be fair and say it's going to be a little while. But we are working on a collaboration, me and Naked Stone, for a Stella jewelry combo thing. Okay, so the price will reflect us both, so we both get the proper value out of the art, but also people get something really, really cool. So that's all I'm going to say for now. Only the ring is unlockable now. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's watching. Duh, of course he's here. Yeah, right. Yeah, the ring. Yeah. I figured with the way your descriptions were set up, the pendants as well. Yeah, right. That makes sense. But boy, an arrowhead pendant, I'd wear that, man. That's really cool. I like this one too. So I kind of got surprised you were here, dude. So happy to see you. Moving on, let's go. Let's see, we've got 13 entries for Droid NX Core INX. Sorry, I always say NX. 9 times 3. Let's get that one back up and show that off again real quick. I always go to slideshows. Stop the screen share. Hi. Where are we? If I shouldn't have said anything about it, sorry. About our little thing, but it's going to be cool. It will happen when it should happen. He sent me some pictures of some concepts that he was working on, and man, I love it. I do. So okay, there is the droid that I'm giving away for the first giveaway today. Crazy Bunny. I'm going to drop that banner at the moment and then go over to, I cannot get this to work today. Let's get over to the counter. So Crazy Bunny, type that in a couple more times because I'm about to give away that droid. Here we go. Close. All right. He's excited. Awesome, dude. All right, here we go. Crazy Bunny giveaway happening in 3, 2, 1. Mr. T coming in. It's been a little while, but he got another one this time. All right. I think, right, like you've won more NFTs on the show than anybody, I think. I'm not too sure, but it sure seems like it. Congratulations, dude. You got yourself a droid. I'm going to get the next giveaway up. Oops. And we're going to say, I'm just going to keep with this crazy theme and Easter crazy egg. Don't do it yet, though. All right. No. Don't draw again. Like, seriously? So let me guess. I got to start that all over. Okay. So the next, we're doing another one here. You're going to want to type out crazy egg. And I'm about to give you a peek at what the crazy egg type out will give you. And we're going to go with stop screen share. Dablo again? Yeah, again, man. You guys better smash those crazy egg comments in here. So T doesn't take another one from you. The more you type that, the more entries are in it, and then it just generates you guys, over and over again. So number two NFT I'm giving away today. I was gonna save this for last, but why not? Oh snap! Here we go. I hope that's up there. Action Token NPC. This is one of the original set that came out probably around Christmas, right? Each NPC comes with one free accessory NFT to be revealed and sent by 3/1/2022. So I must have got one of those from these already. So I'll probably have to send that out if that is true. I'll look and see what my... I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but either way, I'll look into that. So an NPC NFT for Action Token. Let's sit this one out. You can if you want, man. I would appreciate if you did not sit it out too. You can go right ahead. So Action Token, Actionverse. They just submitted their app, the Action XR app for both Apple and Android. They got accepted. It's in alpha testing, right? You can go and download it on your phones or tablets. Not a lot there yet. They want you to set up your account. I think some people that have gotten into testing are gonna get something because they've been testing it out. Whoever may be in there, because a Hollow was like, "Oh, I'm running some things about who has used it so far and what they're gonna get." So I'm guessing there's some people doing some testing in there. But definitely go get it. If you haven't got yourself a plot for action token lands, try to get yourself one. But having an NPC is damn cool. This is going to be one of those things that you'll use in the game. There's lots and lots going on with action token. If anything, action's got it's got like that leg up on people because of the app. Okay, like that app, that's a game. That thing works. If you're familiar with like Pokemon Go, I think there's like a Harry Potter game very similar where you go around, excuse me, and interact. Augmented reality with your phone or whatever to collect and find NFTs and do challenges. I can't wait till this thing starts up. I'm probably going to become addicted to it myself. I remember like when Pokemon Go started and I got a little obsessed. So I've never seen anything like this yet, in the NFT Web3 space. They have this kind of game. There's a lot of, NFT games out there. I don't think you can play any of them right from your phone. I think you have to be like integrated on a wallet and through a wallet app and all this sorts of stuff, or just be on your computer. So Action Token is applying themselves from a standard sort of setup, how you would be used to doing things on a non-NFT level, but then you're going to have NFTs. So go get the app, get it installed, set yourself up. Maybe I can organize getting a plot to be given away one of these weeks. I'll see what I can do. No promises, but I thought giving away an NPC character. He looks like a kung fu character to me. This is like, he's got a headband. Maybe he's working out. Maybe he's also kicking ass. That's what I sort of saw. I saw like Karate Kid in this one. So that's what you're going to get. Smash that crazy egg, comment, and like and subscribe if you haven't already. I am going to move on. Definitely Karate Kid, right? Or like Double Dragon or something like that. If you remember arcade days of playing games like that. Let's see here. Now, moving back over. Gee, what else could I cover? Let's see. Who else have we got going on here? Is there anything anyone has been curious about over the last few weeks? Any questions? I know that any of you that maybe were doing Extreme Crew stuff, I don't have any new updates on Extreme Crew stuff on my end. Right now, it's sort of a hiatus kind of thing, with the X Racers, and there's a couple other things on Drift right now. We were starting to realize that there was sort of like a crossroads of interactions with collections, and we don't want people to be colliding too much with what they're doing on Drift, the gaming and the collecting and everything. So I think it's going to be about one game, being live and then completing and then moving on to the next. We kind of bit off more than we could chew with having multiple sort of collections like this going. So that's all I can really say from my end. That's not really like I guess official, in some aspects, but that's what I know. So hopefully we'll see some of that stuff pick up, in the future here. But another thing is that I've also needed to really like focus on like the projects I've had privately. So like, Stellar Punk's getting kind of close to being almost done as a profile collection. Lots on the back end that are in the works. When I think about crazy yoke, yeah, I should have put that in. We don't want to crack any eggs right now. But when I think about like Stellar Punks and like Legends of Folk is a thing that has been delayed far too much. And Chris, I was gonna have Chris on. It was gonna be this week. It was gonna be last week. I didn't know where I wanted to go yet since we didn't have something to really show off. Like I've been showing off sketches and things, but I want to make sure that the Legends of Folk collection has a proper image to be shown off, right? So when we go live with the website and with like finally getting a book out and all this sorts of stuff that comes along with Legends of Folk, I don't want it to be any more dragged out or sort of delayed than it already has been. Thank you, Travis. And yeah, happy Easter, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. So that's a little update on that. I think maybe if I can get my shit together here, I'll have some Legends of Folk stuff ready, and then we can have Chris on and do some promoting and some discussions, and you guys can understand more about what we're doing there with that story. So he's super excited, but I know Chris has got a couple other projects he's working on that are going to be also Litemint collections. So there's going to be some new blood coming in. That's going to be pretty cool, and I'm excited about that. It's just a lot of fun. Close. No, maybe keep that open for now. Sorry. Let's get back to Litemint, but turn the dark mode off because it's fucking with my. Excuse me. It's messing with my light source. Now, I'm gonna go. Where are we here? What's the metal crazy been up to? Is he? Are they in here today? Or they're probably out there with their kids, doing the Easter egg hunts and stuff. But regardless, let's give him a shout. Mr. Metal Crazy, or otherwise known as C, as you've seen him elsewhere, Sean, not with an E. He's got some new stuff. He's also doing hand drawn. These are like kaleidoscope like things. I think they're really cool. He just shared these last night, and he's taken to trying some really new stuff that's very geometric centered. I think they're great. These are pretty. You throw some animations behind these, and he's got really onto something, man. Always affordable. These are great. If you're looking to get in on lots of great collections out there that are always super affordable to people. When I think about this kind of stuff, that kind of thing works really great for poster prints, or even like a whole wall like that would be really cool. Something really large, like that. That's something you stare at a lot, because it sort of invokes that. You can look at all kinds of art all you want, but sometimes this sort of imagery you come back to because you may see something in it that you didn't see before, and it's just a lot of fun. It's really cool. So that's what we got going on with Mr. Metal Crazy. Where is, Debbie had some new stuff. Let's see if I can find it. Get over onto the Freshmen's page. We got some new Gnaw Bears. Heroes of Nalra stuff, I believe. If you have old bears and you want in on what's happening with his new Gnaw collection, I think that involves you sending them off to him, and it's a burn process. And then he sends you parts of a new collection, the new Null collection that he's working on. Oh, Mellow Crazy is also doing music. So go check that out. It's really cheap. You know, I love that people are getting into their musical side. I do it myself for many reasons. It helps me express a lot of different things. Oh, so Rasunka's got some. Oh, that beer token, beer can cheers thing is awesome. So Litemint. Okay, so this might be part of their coin that they're doing stuff for. So like if you're in on that collection and you're familiar with what's going on, then I wish I could be more up to date with their metaverse collection. It's really crazy, and the artwork is really cool. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, right. Like that's sort of how I see it. If people are gonna go burn crazy on their OG NAWs, then I probably will just hang on to mine. I thought about you know what ones I would have sent in if I was gonna do it, and then I've just been too busy thinking about other stuff. So I don't even know if I personally want to get rid of my original NAWs for the new NAWs, but I'm certainly curious about what he's doing. So I probably will a couple because I probably have too many NAW bears. So maybe I'll bite the bullet and try this out, because it's a good idea. I think it's really cool. I had a sort of similar idea in my mind that I talked about this with people online, that I would do mutant NFTs. So like if you had a Stellar Punk, you had a Stellar Warrior, and you had a hyped hero or something like that, like in my collection, that you send those off. Basically just send them back to me and I get rid of them. And I draw up a character that's an amalgamation of whatever you just sent me back. And then that's the mutant character in the mutant collection that I was going to try out. But I just figured probably people felt this way about it. Chris is keeping his, Mr. T's keeping his. It's kind of hard to tell people, hey, destroy that artwork that you love so much, and I'm going to give you another piece. So that's just that's up to the person, right? Stellar Quest is doing some new stuff. They're trying to increase knowledge on blockchain and the Stellar network. By playing Stellar Quest, you are learning about blockchain, about Stellar. And if you get them right, if you get enough right, you get enough progression through the Stellar Quest game, they start sending you NFTs. And I think they might get into really whatever they want, because that collection's, that's put out by the organization. Is it Tyler that works on that, right? I know they were doing some more stuff at the Paris Hackathon, and there's just a lot going on. When I think about what I'm trying to keep up with on Litemint, not Stellar, it's like the ball is rolling pretty quick, in terms of innovation and things that are happening on the back end. So that's extremely exciting. Oh, nice. Eli's back with some new Luminatos. Octopuses. Cool. I've been missing like Eli and oh gosh, his name escapes me. That the graffiti artist from England. Oh, his work was so cool. I'm sure he's just a bit busy in his own life, but I loved his art too. I can't wait to see some more of that. If you haven't gotten a Drifty, watch out for those. Drifties are cool. So the Drift Exchange Drifties are part of a group that encourages people to be more interactive. How do we play it? How do we play what? I'm sorry, Colette. What were we asking about? Well, how do we play it? Anyway, so yeah, if you get a drifty, you're helping out by being an extra part of the community. And they have all kinds of little challenges, and I think there's like a payout in some aspect. This is kind of wild. I don't know what to say other than it's interesting. I wonder if this guy really has taken photos of his entire life. They're he says they're like passport sort of photos, and this is like every month from 1994. And this dude changed his hair a lot every month from 1994. We're going to 1995 here. If this guy documented his whole freaking life and is minting them, then hats off to him. Like, that's insane. Like, if I'm wondering if I'm going to watch this guy age over the next like 30 years of mints, 25, sorry, whatever it may be. I'm not doing math right now. It just would be kind of crazy if this guy's like now, like, I don't know, in his 40s or something and still taking these pictures. That'd be insane. Like, I think that idea of like documenting your life or some sort of object over many years, right? Is intriguing, and that's something that should be in NFTs, totally, because it's going to be there forever. So why not document something like that is very time capsule like, right? Stellar Suns, Monet. Oh my God, I love this collection too. It's a lot of fun. Mac Phil. I'm guessing someone got Space Case Kitty. It's probably his best piece he's done in a few months. That thing is wildly cool. I was trying to get to Mrs. Mill crazy, but we're gonna get there. Whoever got this kitty is really lucky because I love it. Oh no, he says he still owns it. Oh my God. If there's anybody out there that wants a Mac Phil piece, go talk to him and see if you can get this from him or get him to put it back up on auction or something, because that should have an owner. It's too phenomenal. Oh, okay. Stellar Quest. How do you play Stellar Quest? Right. Okay, Colette. Sorry. So I think there's an app. Maybe I'm wrong, but pretty sure Stellar Quest is an app. Yes, it is. There you go. So this is probably available on Apple too. Yeah, learn Stellar, win prizes. I mean, this is okay. So this basically, I was wrong about like Action Token beating people to the punch with like an app, right? That like this. Go get that. It says it only has 5,000 downloads, so only 5,000 people have downloaded this thing. Like, that's how early we are. Like, if more people knew about this, I think more people will get into NFTs on Stellar. This is akin to like if you have a Coinbase account and like you go on there and do those quizzes to get coins, right? This is like that, but for NFTs. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, like they have like this stuff here. So this is their examples of like quests, and then like you earn stuff for getting stuff right. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on both. I'm looking at it on my Apple. I mean, on my Android phone. I have an Android phone, so hey, there's Phil. He's putting up some new stuff. Awesome, he hopped in. There you go. So he's having some auctions there. Phil, dude, I'm sorry I keep missing your spaces, bro. You had your space the other day, and I was just out of it, man. I'm sorry. I wanted to be there. So hit me up the next time you're going to do it, so I don't miss it. I didn't want to, So I hope it went well. I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna see. People can go on the Apple store and look if Stellar Quest is there. I'm gonna look myself right now. But moving forward, Crazy Egg. I don't know who came first, the Crazy Egg or the Crazy Chicken. If I had to guess, it was Cheesley. Crazy Cheese came first. Yeah, this guy's got look how short his hair was in February of 1994. So he started fresh there. Anyway, I'd love to get a hold of that guy to see if he did this for his whole freaking life. 1992. Yeah, he covered his whole goddamn life, or at least the 90s. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's weird. No wonder my mints have been taking forever. This dude has just minted his whole entire life of staring at a camera. For if they are for passports, you're changing your passport photo an awful lot, even in 1990s. Like, that just doesn't seem like he just liked to take his own just in case. Okay, we found her. There we go. These are probably already owned by somebody. Yeah. Of course they are. So, Mrs. Mel, crazy. You do them on your lunch break. Okay, Phil. All right. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. No, it's okay. It wasn't even about the time. It was just that I just lost track of things that day. Mrs. Metal Crazy. This is so pretty. Congratulations to the owner, whoever owns these at the moment. It's really cool. That again, I like this long sort of format, right? What's that like? It's probably like 20 something by 11. That would look great on a wall, like just in one section. That would look amazing. So that's really cool. She had another one up here. Go back. The Wonderland Banquet. Simple Potatoes got an awesome collection. Everybody's got cool collections. Go check everybody out. Everybody in the community, the Stellar community, is really coming out of their shells. I love it. All right, yeah. All right, Apple Store. You want my location? Like, when did they not like when do they really need my location for searching for apps? Like, in case there's something they don't want me to have. Sorry. Getting sidetracked. Wonderland Banquet. Let's get back to that. Don't Go Out There owns that one. Bouquet. I said banquet, didn't I? I did. I said banquet twice. That's because I wasn't really looking at the screen. Heather just was like, "You said the wrong word, Andrew." No, I'm saying that's me just translating you. Now we're just talking to each other. So it's not a banquet; it's a bouquet. I mean, I suppose if you're a bunny on Easter, this is like, yeah, you're feeding off of this. Right, that's interesting, Nola. Or maybe he's taking photos of the same person. Photographic document collections are quite popular amongst photographers, selfies or otherwise. Interesting. I think it's intriguing. At first, when I saw it, I was like, "This is sort of silly," and then as it like kept going month to month and month and month, I'm intrigued by it. Like, I'm seriously like I want to see where it goes. I want to see this guy become an old man. That's kind of how I want this collection to go. Stellar Quest. Looking on my my iPad. It should be on there. If they've got like Lobster Wallet and stuff. Ooh. I'm getting a no on the Stellar Quest app being on the Apple Store. So that's what I know at the moment, and it took my internet doing that. That's hilarious. Go away. All right, we're gonna close that for now. So Where are we? We're at 15 minutes. Geez. Okay. Crazy Egg. We're going to get to these giveaways. Crazy Egg 17. All right. Wow. 17 entries for Action Token NPC number 2. That's the other thing. It's number 2 in the collection. So if you're a collector, like number fiend. Phil said banquet too. Looks delicious. I don't know what to tell you. It's high fiber. Let's go over to the giveaway tool for Action Token NPC number 2. So let's see who won this today. Travis. All right. Nice going, Travis. You got yourself an Action Token NPC. If you don't have a plot, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm sure you can still do plenty with your NPC come time. I have to get your wallet from you, buddy. So I'm on Twitter or Telegram. Travis, I know you, right? Sorry, man. But yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. We're going to move on very quickly. Okay, we've gone 2 out of 4, and I'm almost at an hour. So I'm also going to give away. Let's get in here. Someone had said crazy chicken before, right? We're going to change that too. Come on. You're going to want to type out crazy chicken for the next NFT giveaway. Crazy chicken. Okay, so now that we've moved on to crazy chicken, these comments have nothing to do with the artwork. It's unfortunate, I really wanted to do, like, when I think about like a couple months ago, I wanted to plan out Stellar Punk, Easter, punk, a bunny punk. Maybe I can get one done today, but I haven't gotten to it. It's sort of like a travesty, isn't it? But so what are you getting for typing in crazy chicken? You're getting one of Silence's pieces of art. This is also very beautiful. I bought this a couple of months ago. It's called Blood Flower. Again, you could put this up on your wall and it will look incredible. So Crazy Chicken, this is what you're going to get for typing that out. Silence is another one that's super talented. Let's take a look at Silence's store real quick. Hey, Merlin. And there's that classic alien that he uses as his profile. I hope we get to see some more stuff from Silence soon. I don't even know what that thing is. But I love it. I love how it is. It's beautiful, right? Like, it's just like I was grabbed by it instantly. He does this great texture stuff. Deep Flower is really good. So yeah, okay. So that's the one we're giving away for now. And type out Crazy Chicken. We're gonna try to do that one kind of quickly, since we're going at an hour here already. Apparently, there's my kitties back there. Merlin just hopped up there. I'm glad they're not driving me nuts right now. So I hope some people get into the Stellar Quest app. That'd be cool if they got some new attention. Sorry about that. Where are we now? So I'm trying to think. You should. Yep, I'm gonna do Crazy Kitties next. Definitely, hon. Bunny board. Yeah, that bunny board. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can pull that up for anyone that didn't see it. Is that on the Freshmans? Is that how new did he get that up there? Right. again, like I said, if you're not in the board group yet, someone's got a whole bunch of egg. Let's see who did egg. These sort of egg designs today. They're really pretty. Unify. I'm not familiar with them. Oops. Oh crap. Anyway, let's see how many we got on Crazy Chicken. Oh, we've only got 15. Okay. All right. We're gonna jump right into Crazy Chicken then, and get that going. So. Crazy Chicken. 15 entries. You guys are nuts. 16. All right. All right. I'm stopping at 16. Here we go. Get yourself a piece of silence art today, too. Heather won. Awesome. Well, that won't be too hard. I'll just throw it at her. Congratulations, Owl Pose, otherwise known as Heather Dixon, aka my wife, aka Baker Extraordinaire, aka really talented writer, aka he shared the buddy board on Twitter. Okay, it's on Twitter. It hasn't shown up on recent mints, along with the colored Stellar Punk drummer that I have minted. All right. I'm going to do Crazy Kitties next. Save. But I got to type that in here. Everybody for tuning in today. I know the one thing I was worried about, since it was like a holiday and stuff, that people were even going to be interested in coming on. So thank you, everybody. I mean, 15 people watching right now. That's like so awesome. So thank you so much. Crazy Kitties. Type that out, and what are you going to get for typing out Crazy Kitties? Gee, I don't know, man. I mean, what have I given out today? Giving out a droid, we've given out a piece of silence art, giving out an action token NPC. What could be left to give out, right? Like, something boring, probably. Oh, snap! It doesn't work. Oh, is it Cyberpunk 586 that has had no price on it? It has just been sitting on my storefront now for a couple of months. I mean, I'm up to, I think I'm up to 656 at this point, something like that. So, almost 100 Stellar Punks have gone by since. Get yourself a coffee Stellar Punk. If you're looking for a cup of coffee right now, you're going to want this cup of coffee, because this cup of coffee comes with Stellar Punk drops every month. They drive me nuts. He's also got no shadowing on him. I don't know if people have ever noticed that. Sometimes my art is shadowed. Sometimes it isn't. It's a hidden trait. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that. Sometimes the painting aspect is a hidden trait. Oh, yeah, that silence NFT would look amazing on the meme mural, right? So, you want yourself a floating punk of coffee? Get yourself some space, bro. And type in Crazy Kitties, and if you're gonna be, maybe you'll be the first new Stellar Punk owner. Get you in the Telegram group if you're not in there. We have a lot of fun. We talk about a lot of different stuff. Sometimes it's a little on the quiet side because we're all just doing what we can. We're still working on some sort of thing to do in the Telegram. Whether it be a trivia night, something like that. We want to keep it fun. So it's a cup of tea. It's not a mug of coffee, all right? It is literally in a cup. I don't think anyone... You know what, Mr. T? If you win this one, it's a cup of tea, and it's really dark brew of tea. You do whatever you like. I mean... black tea. It's just black. It's black tea. I didn't put a coffee symbol on it. Yeah, why not? That's on you. You can be whatever you want, dude. That can be whiskey for all I care. Um, does anyone actually drink literally a cup anymore of coffee? Like, I feel like this isn't a cup. We all don't call this a cup. It's called a mug. It's got Batman on it. But we still refer to like the measurement as cups, and we're not drinking cups anymore. Got to change that. It's time to change. Yes, Colette, you still drink out of a cup. You have like a little. Wow. If there are coffee cups out there, show me them. I want to see the coffee cups on Twitter because I don't believe they exist. So yeah, you're gonna get yourself a punk. So the new punks have the traits shown off in the little boxes. I've explained this before. Traits on my stuff was always a visual. Obviously there aren't many in a coffee cup, or maybe it's tea. He's got a brew helmet. All right. He's wearing a suit. Not many of them are in suits and have coffee brew percolating out of the top of their heads. But going back to the idea of burning, if you are a person with a stellar punk who would like to have those trait boxes that are quite frequently on many collections these days, you just let me know. You can send it back over to me and I'll remint it and put in those traits. No problem. If you want that, it'd be the same artwork. Of course, the timestamp would be different on the minting. That's the thing. Like when I think about like minting, I think about the timestamps. I think about when they were created. We want to play with that. That's fine. Upgrading them, sending them off, burning them. It does then make them newer than the ones that are old. If we want to value something on age, then timestamps are a big deal. So if you get rid of an old piece of artwork to burn it to a new piece of artwork, then it's just one of those caveats, isn't it? And how you feel about art. Like, a lot of people like to collect really old comic books. A lot of people like to collect really new comic books. There's something for everybody. But yeah, the point is that if you are any of these have these trait boxes now, as you can see here, which oh shit. Well, that's interesting. I now know that if you're looking at this on, wow, okay, here's a new one. If you're looking at this on Litemint on the regular light theme, I put them in white. Good job, Andrew. I will be making that change. Rob, you got some that don't have traits. Yeah, talk to me. I'm keeping my old stellar punks. Of course you are. But yeah, if anybody wants that, just send me a message. Show me which ones they are, and then we'll figure it out. God, I love comics too. Like, there's so much that I want to get out there. Like, I need to. If you have, if you have the first, what I call the first print run of the Stellar Punks comic strips, there is unlockable content waiting for you. It's actually right here for 1, 2, and 3. We get number 4 out soon, which would be technically a first print. The way I see them as first prints, second prints, it's just the minting process. Stellar Punks number 1, there were only 10 of them, or 15, something like that. And they sold out really, really quick. So I made a second print one kind of right away. And I recently made a third. They've got like different color aspects to them. There's difference to them. If you go to a comic book store and let's say that like there's a new book out that's sold out, right? That's going to have a second print run or a third print run. The cover's going to look different. That's how that tends to work. So that's sort of the thing that I'm invoking. So if you happen to own the first print ones, go get yourself the PDF. I'd love to send these out to people one day, for anybody interested. So at some point, people are gonna be getting real comics. I just gotta get my stuff together and to really hit the ground running on that kind of thing. But there are second prints of the Stellar Punks comic strip. I think there might be still some of those available out there. There's third prints. Gonna do the same. I'll add the PDFs to the unlockables, and people can go get them so they can read them on like their tablet or whatever. The second comic has what you could call discarded fill art. He was drawing exploding planets or something like that last year. He was doing a lot of little planets, and he had one of his moments where he didn't like it, and he was gonna just ditch it. And I was like, "Hey, dude, do you think could I use that in the comic strip? I've got a planet blowing up, He's like, "Yeah, go for it." And so yeah, that's a real little thing in there. You getting two people's artwork in that one. Gotta mint that Phil Stellar Punk. Do something cool with that. Even if we don't list it, maybe we'll do like a giveaway or something like that. Oh, interesting. Okay. I know, man. It's all right. It's just one of those things. I think about how many things I draw, and I go, "This is crap." I throw it away. I tend to not express myself openly about this is junk, but I want to. I love it, man. When I see you struggling, you're like, "I hate this," and I'm looking at it, I'm like, "I love it." I love it so much. I hope he finds the love in it too, because it's always so awesome. I think you're always doing good, man. So JCL is giving away a light cheese and a Stellar Punk exclusively for board members. 3 hours left on the auctions, so there's something tied in there. Go check that out. That's really cool. Thank you, dude, for doing that. That's awesome. So Coffee Punk, gonna give that away in a minute. Here we've got, again, 17 entries. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Just a second. The other thing I was going to mention was that the music, there's the punk album that I've been doing the soundtrack for, right? I'm going to put the unlockable content up for that really soon too. So everybody that owns the NFT MP3s can go just download the MP3, because I know that you can only listen to the music on Litemint, even though it is an MP3 NFT. There's no way of downloading that. There's no way of holding that outside the website, at the moment. Once that Litemint app comes out, that'd be really cool. We can have everything just right there, easy to access, So I'll let people know when the MP3 unlockables are out, and you can just go and get your MP3, easy peasy, and then listen to it whenever you want. That was the only, I think, other thing I wanted to mention. So we're going to jump over to giveaway tool. Tableau wants that punk. Well, how many did he kick all of you out to try to get it for himself? All right, here we go. About to find out. 17 entries. They stopped there. Who's going to get Coffee Punk? RD Crypto. Oh, it was almost Tableau. Oh, it was Mr. T, Tableau, and Rick came in, stepping on all of you with his steps. He was a board member. Congratulations, Rick. I'll get that off to you a little later, along with everybody. Travis, if we haven't talked, dude, please come find me, okay? So I can get your piece out to you. And Mr. T, of course, I've got you on file, I think. And yeah, congratulations, Rick. That's awesome, dude. So at the moment, I really think that kind of covers everything. Yeah, it'd be funny if Rick wasn't even paying attention right now. This is like with Jack when he won last time around with a Mellow Crazy ice cream, and he didn't even know, and then he burned it. I hope. Are you enjoying your Mellow Crazy ice cream now that it's not burned? I hope so. I will. Or melted. He melted it. That was some delicious ice cream that you melted away. So I'll let Rick know he won because I don't think he's paying attention at the moment. He probably stepped away to, I don't know, work on some wood or something. Other than that, that's all I really got for you guys right now because it's super rare. It's so rare. It's the rarest ice cream in the world. If this Dixie had the free time to come on, we were going to probably talk about some pretty cool stuff with Stella's and the website. I was probably like tease a little bit of the website with her on, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. So be on the lookout for more news on the Stellar Women, Stella stuff. We're working on merchandise drops that are included in NFTs. So you buy a piece of merchandise off the storefront on the website when it comes out. When that comes out, when you buy, say, like a T-shirt or a backpack or something like that, you get an NFT. Okay, if you go on Litemint and buy a Stella that says it comes with an unlockable item, you get that. So you buy an NFT, you get merchandise. You buy merchandise, you get an NFT, and vice versa. What you get in terms of those kinds of things, well, that's to be determined at the moment. People that already have stuff are going to probably get some really cool items down the road as being early supporters. And there's a lot happening with this collection that is different than I think anything I've really been a part of. And mostly it has to do with the fact that it's about bringing in the real world aspects. We're going to get some publishing stuff off the ground. Like when I talk about like Chris and mine's comic books, there's people involved in this that want to get those off the ground as well, get into publishing. If we can do all the things that make sense on a normal everyday basis, right? Like helping artists get work, get paid properly, get proper representation, have a safe place to do it. All these things matter, and they matter not just to men, but to women more than anything, because it's been really tough for women artists for many, many years. So there's a lot going on. So when you think about maybe picking up a Stella, or you're looking at them and haven't got one yet, you're getting in on something that we're doing that's going to change a lot. I think it's a really good movement that surprises me every day. The things that Dixie has been telling me that she's working on that I can't really spend too much time talking about the details. Again, it's like it's all hush hush at the moment. So I'm hoping that we'll get to that soon. It's a patient sort of thing. You have to be extremely patient when you're building something like this. I see Lux is here. Hi, Lux. I hope you're doing well. Lux is helping us out with a lot of the web development and the advertising aspects, and she's doing so much over at Action Token too. Lux, like the stuff you're putting together on Twitter, looks amazing. And I've seen some of the stuff you've been working on for us for Stella's, and I think it's really awesome. So thank you. And Rick, you're welcome, man. You got yourself a coffee punk. Go dunk some board biscuits into that punk. Ooh. Don't tell Cheesley to start making board like cookies or anything, because he should. I know it's your department. I just said board biscuits, and now Heather's all over there twiddling her fingers like an evil genius. I can feel her doing this. Anyway, I'm going to call it here, guys. Thank you for coming and watching Mint this week and being a part of everything that happens on Stellar and on Litemint every day and every week. It really means a ton, this community, and I really wouldn't have anything any other way to be a part of this. And I love you all. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll get those NFTs out to you winners later on today. Also, probably going to do a drawing stream at some point. Like I had this idea today that I would hop back on and do some drawing and stuff. So if you guys are around later, I'll share that out, and hopefully I can get that out. Do that at some point today. If it's the evening, maybe too. But it is something to keep an eye out for, because I want to do more streaming while I draw and stuff like that, and not just keep it to this sort of like back and forth kind of interaction. Thank you guys. Yeah, dude. No, I will be. So I'll make sure to share that out. And I'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a great Easter. And you guys are so welcome. Thank you again too. And talk to you soon.